from Resilient Lady. We are in Las Palmas de Gran Canaria this morning. Our last port of call before we make the 8 days across the Atlantic to Miami. It's a beautiful morning here and it's a bit of a homecoming. Last year for my work, I spent a week here on a ship. Myself, a couple of buddies, Craig, Justin, Mike, Alan, Jody. There's a whole bunch of us. And we spent a week here and we were glad to see land after being at sea for almost 3 weeks. By the time we arrived here in this port, it's a beautiful port. And for our little group today, I'm going to be the tour guide. We'll take you along. So we are on Richard's rooftop.
Private.
Just the two of us?
Just the two of us. We rented it out for the hour. No, we didn't.
It's a beautiful location here on the top of the ship.
It is beautiful. So this is for people who book the Rockstar Suites. There's different categories, of course, but this is their private space. It's accessible on deck 16.
Deck 16. And you got your own bar, a couple of hot tubs, lots of sunbeds and loungers and comfortable seating.
And there's a bar here, open from about 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And our tour guide just mentioned that your agent that's assigned to you because you have the suite will also join you here and interact with you if you need anything. So serious service. Oh dear. We're doomed.
Good morning. Welcome to Las Palmas. I'm looking for persons, party of one. Are we all here? Yes. We will now take you on a tour of Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. It is the jewel of the Canary Islands. You see my flag today, you follow me, you won't get lost. Before we head any further, take a quick second to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below, especially if you've been here before or you're planning a visit. As we head towards the terminal, it's already clear how much has changed since the last time I was here. The entire cruise terminal is brand new, and while it's still being finished, it's already a huge upgrade. Modern, open, and clearly built with the growing cruise traffic in mind. Getting off the ship, the walk into the city is easy and straightforward. You'll follow the waterfront, pass through a security checkpoint, and within just a few minutes you're already at a mall, less than 5 minutes from the ship. You'll find lots of things that you'll need or want in this place, but we'll come back to that a little later. For now, we're heading on past and we're heading towards the beach area. From the port, it's about a 10-minute walk, flat, simple, and a great way to start the day. Las Palmas.
It is spectacular. Not your first time here, but definitely for me.
It's a little warmer than when I was here for work. But the beach is absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
And this walkway is very relaxed vibes.
Yep.
Lots of food, cafes,
We
bars.
got off early, so some things are still opening.
Yeah, it gets busier lunchtime and into the afternoon. It's a great way to spend a leisurely
Beach is
day.
free, right? And if you wanted chairs, though, you could rent.
You can rent chairs.
But access to the beach is free.
Public access to the beach.
Yeah, there's washrooms all along.
Washrooms all along the waterfront.
And it was about under 15-minute walk from the cruise ship, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Once you leave the cruise ship area, you just cross the road by the mall, and you just head towards the water, and you'll be good.
Not a shabby way to spend the day. So we're gonna get something to eat and drink. And we did a little bit of shopping already.
Got a souvenir.
Got some souvenirs from here.
And already folks in our group are looking up Airbnb prices.
I know.
Place they
We're
like to
thinking
come
we could
back.
come here for a few weeks.
Yeah, it's beautiful here. Let's go find something to eat.
Yes.
lovely bartender, someone like she was
Nice retirement job.
We're back at Paparazzi. Last time I was here was for a restaurant. But now today, I'm on vacation, not working.
Cheers. Happy retirement.
Here's to the retirees.
After a couple hours relaxing by the beach and celebrating our retirees, we're grabbing a quick photo here and then heading back toward the mall to join the hop-on, hop-off bus. The last time I was here, it was for work, and there really wasn't much time to explore during the day. So this feels like a great way to actually see more of the city and get a better sense of Las Palmas beyond the port. We're on the hop-on, hop-off bus tour.
Hello. We paid 25 euros per person. And we're just getting on. We're going to ride around and maybe get off, maybe not. We don't know.
We're going to see Las Palmas by bus. Some really nice Spanish music playing. There's our ship in the background. We're here at Las Palmas.
Wow, this is pretty.
After a great day of touring around, look at the views behind us. This is phenomenal.
Isn't that nice?
We're at Le Moule, and we're getting ready to conclude our tour of the Le Moule, Hyperdino, McDonald's, all the places we visited when I was working here a year ago. All the tourist places. The ship we were working on didn't have great food. This place saved us. The Hyperdino grocery store. We're making a quick stop at Hyperdino to pick up a few things from my work buddies. Some of the same items they loved when they were here. It's actually pretty great getting to share a bit of the work side of my life with Melanie today. Now she finally has some context for all those stories from that adventure. And we're just finishing up our day in Las Palmas, heading back to the ship. Did you enjoy Las Palmas?
I did. It's beautiful here. Nicer than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be nice, but it was lovely. Very, very nice.
There's our next ship right there. Kismet. Called Kismet. What a beauty that one is. And since the last time I was here, this cruise port, this cruise terminal is all brand new. It's a huge cruise port here. And we're back to where we started. Back to a great day in Las Palmas. And there's a great cruise terminal under development here. Well, there's a little bit of a lineup to get back on the ship. Just a wee bit of a lineup to get back on the ship. There's the Resilient Lady. A bit of a line to get back on the ship. This is one of Virgin's biggest frustrations, getting on and off the ship. This line is long, it's barely moving, and this happens far too often. Virgin simply isn't good at moving people efficiently, and these bottlenecks feel completely avoidable. Other cruise lines handle embarkation and reboarding much better, so this is an area where Virgin really needs to step up. Last time on land. And we're on our way to dinner at Gun Bay on Halloween night. The lady in red is leading us. As our hostess walks us through the menu, she casually mentions that dinner here starts with drinking games. Well, we're up for the challenge. After a bit of fun, it's time for dinner. And here at Gun Bay, it's Korean barbecue served family style, with the grill right in the middle of the table. Our hostess cooks everything fresh as we go, with plenty of seafood, pork, and beef to choose from. Add in all the sides, even a few Korean desserts, and it turns into a really fun, interactive meal. Just as dinner wraps up, we're pulling away from Las Palmas, but the night is really just getting started. It's Halloween, which means one thing. Time to head back, change into our costumes, and get ready for the night ahead.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! It's the devil and his fallen angel. We're going to the Halloween party. We'll take you along to see some of the costumes.
It's gonna be fun. So good.
Halloween's a big deal on Virgin Voyages, and this line is long, and for good reason. The prizes here are serious, including a free cruise, and the competition, steep. There's everything you can imagine here, from solo costumes to big group themes, and people absolutely go all out for Halloween on this ship. Virgin does a great job hyping it up and turning it into a full-on event. And honestly, while there are areas where Virgin still needs to do some work,
This is where they shine. When it comes to entertainment and onboard activities, they really bring their A game. Once the costume judging and party are over in the Red Room, well, the party continues in the Manor for all those night owls. For us old-timers, we stay for a little while, but we've had a long and fulfilling day and our pillows are calling. Join us next time as we head out for 8 straight days at sea. After a late night where the energy runs high, the next day starts a little slower, with rougher seas adding just a little bit of extra motion. So we're leaning into a reset, a low-key sea day to take it easy, wander the ship, and do just enough movement to shake off the grogginess. Later on, we're heading to the test kitchen, Virgin's experimental lab-style dining experience. And you can probably tell by the look on our faces how that's going to go. And of course, the day wraps up the best possible way with another great night of entertainment in the Red Room and plenty of laughs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.